What's going on, everybody? Chris Mabry here, and welcome to the Die Hard Football Podcast 2024 preview of the National Arena League. Their season kicks off today with two epic matchups. 6 teams going at it. Only 4 teams will make the playoffs in an epic 13-week regular season. So, without further ado, let's begin. And we're going to start first off with the rules, just in case you might not know how the indoor football or arena football league or industry works. So, it is not that much different from the outdoor game. It is a little smaller field because it is played indoors. It is 85 feet wide by 50 yards long with 8-yard end zones. As for the goalposts, they are 10 feet wide with a crossbar that is 10 feet. An average NFL goalposts are 8.5 feet wide with a crossbar of 10 feet. Now, as for the players on the field, it is an 8-on-8 matchup. 8 players on offense, 8 players on defense. There is a 25-player regular season roster, and on game days, there are 21 players active with 4 inactive players. Like always, there are 4 downs. You must get 10 yards in order to get another first down. The only difference is that you must either go for the 4th down or you must kick a field goal. There is no punting in indoor football or arena football. You have to go for all 4 downs. You can have 2 receivers, may be in motion. 3 defensive players must be down linemen in a 3 or 4 point stance. One linebacker may blitz either side of the center. As for the game, it's 4 quarters, each lasting 15 minutes. Majority of the game involves a running clock until the 1-minute warning, where all passes that are incomplete or just like the outdoor rules, either there's an incomplete pass, that sort of thing. As for the scoring, touchdown 6 points, field goal field goal is 3 points. If you drop kick during a field goal, it's 4 points. 2 points, of course, is a safety. You can go for a 2-point conversion. You can also do a deuce, which is a kick that passes through the uprights. That is worth 2 points. Like I said, there's no punting in the indoor version of football. That's basically the rules of indoor football and arena football. I could put this list of the rules in the description of the video, so you may have it whenever you may need it. Now let's go to the National Arena League. Like I said, there's 6 teams competing in 13 weeks of the regular season. The season runs from March 15th to June 8th. Only 4 teams will make the playoffs. That means 2 out of the 6 will be eliminated. This season team lineup includes the Carolina Cobras, the Oklahoma Flying Aces, the Colorado Stampede. You have the Omaha Beef, the Idaho Horsemen, and the Sioux City Bandits. Now, kicking off for week number 1, there's only 4 teams, 2 games tonight, and there's an exhibition game, but they don't count that on the regular season records. So we're just going to go off of the regular week 1 matchups for today. 7:10 p.m. Central Time. You got the Oklahoma Flying Aces going up against the Sioux City Bandits. The Oklahoma Flying Aces haven't played since 2019, but when they did, they were part of the Champions Indoor Football League. They had a record of 2-10 for a total of 12 games. They only won 2 games. Whereas the Sioux City Bandits, they are also part of the CIF. Last year, the CIF is no more. It's another indoor football league. But they had a record of 5-5. So if you're just going off of records from previous seasons, I'm going to go with the Sioux City Bandits over the Oklahoma Flying Aces. But that's just a prediction. And then you have the 8 o'clock matchup Central Time today. The Carolina Cobras going up against the Idaho Horsemen. Idaho Horsemen was part of the American West Football League. They had a record of 3-1, only playing in 4 games. I'm not sure why, but they won the title for that league. And the Carolina Cobras, they have been part of the National Arena League pretty much for their existence of the league, and they had a record last year of 10-4. Now 5-5, 10-4. I'm going to hedge my bet here, if I had a bet, and go with the Carolina Cobras taking this game against Idaho. The Idaho Horsemen are playing in a new league. It is uncertain of how they will do, but they are a good team. They did have an undefeated season one year, whereas Carolina Cobras, they've made the playoffs a couple times in the National Arena League, but came so close to winning a championship. They made the title game for the NAL before. They just never won one, and I think it's time to win one. So hopefully this is a starting point for them. And with that, my friends, thank you for watching the 2024 preview of the National Arena League. More to come this season. More games, more fun. Other leagues to cover. Just stay tuned to the Die Hard Football Podcast.